Good morning, everyone. Happy 24th of October. Happy Vlogtober. I'm very confused. It's been a while. How are you all today? Hope you're all doing well and that you're having a fantastic week so far. As you may have noticed, I've not really been here this week. So my apologies for that, the sincere lack of videos. I have basically been working my little socks off. Because I did pre-warn that this week was going to be quite difficult to film just because of how much work. It's my busy week, it's Rob's busy week, but thankfully Rob has been able to finish on time, which is good. Well, I say on time, he's finishing later than he should, but at least he didn't have to stay till 1 in the morning or something crazy like that. He's doing all right at the minute. They've got a big test going on. So, oh, and we had Domino's last night. Obviously, other pizza places are available, but nowhere delivers here. So, obviously, I had to go and drive to the shop to collect, but it's fine. Yeah, we're just in an area that's just outside of everything. Uber don't deliver here. What's the other one? Deliveroo, that's the one. Deliveroo don't deliver here. The local, I say local, they're not really that local, but the takeaways don't deliver here. We're just outside. So yeah, we don't get takeaway very often because of that. And also we do try to cook a lot of our meals, but nothing wrong with a cheeky Domino's. I would love fish and chips from a fish and chip shop, to be honest, but don't get that. Sadly, I'm so sad about it. We used to get a van, actually. It was the fish and chip van. It used to come around during the dreaded, and it used to park up in the bay, and the neighbours used to go out, and us, of course. We used to have fish and chips every week. Oh, it was fantastic. It was glorious. But yeah, they come, I think, on a Tuesday or a Thursday at like 2 o'clock, which in the afternoon. Which doesn't really suit. It doesn't suit for lunch. Rob's not here anyway. And yeah, I don't know. I'd prefer to have fish and chips for dinner or tea. Tea, as Rob calls it. We've had this discussion before. I call it dinner, Rob calls it tea. Evening meal, there we go. Anyway, as you can tell, because I've not been here for a while, I am waffling. Well, I always waffle, but anyway. Crafty goodness. I have not got a lot of crafty goodness done because of how busy it's been. I've been working late every night, so it's not really been doable. Wednesday was a write-off. I worked the entire day, which for those of you who've been here a while may know that my Wednesday is usually a flexi day. So I do work for an external client, and that's usually the day that I do work for them. So I did do that. But also I had loads of work at my employed job to do as well. So it was very, very busy. And as a result, I only technically have to do 3 hours of work today. But I will do a bit more because I need to be available for my team. As I say, it's that time of the month. But anyway, oh, you don't need to know about my work, do you? Really? But I'm just stood here in the kitchen. Gonna boil the kettle in a minute. I've got some laundry on, check me out. I'm trying to get on top of the laundry because I have really slipped on that. But sheets are in. What else am I doing? I will be crafting. Right, let's talk about some crafty goodness. Stephen West Mystery Knit Along, MusiKAL. The final clue was released yesterday. And fantastic. I've not looked at it. I have accidentally seen a spoiler, but I didn't look too close. I just flashed by. I am looking forward to getting started with that for sure, but I'm still working on clue 3. I'm on the final part of clue 3, the second repeat. So in theory, this weekend I should be able to start on I need a haircut. Goodness me, look at this. Anyway, hopefully get started on that at the weekend. And then Gnettle, I have done no work on it. That's why you've not seen it, unfortunately. I have clues 5 and 6, is it? Oh no, they're upstairs. 5 and 6, I think. I'm just going to change hands. Hold on. You know, when you get a bit of a shoulder moment. 5 and 6, I still need to do those. So it's still where it was when I last showed you, unfortunately. But I hope to do some work on that today because I would really like to get that moving. I would really like to get that done. I think that's going to be a lot easier. Well, it will be. I don't know why I said think. It will be a lot easier to get that done than it will be changing again. To get that done than it will be to get the Stephen West Mystery Knit Along done. So I might just have a cheeky session with that this afternoon. Depends what time I finish work, but we'll see. What else is there? What else is there? Oh, my Beehive Yarns order should arrive today. Again, there's no yarn in it. I'm quite sad that I didn't slip in a cheeky skein of yarn because her yarn is stunning. But I was behaving myself and I regret it now. I really do. I love yarn deliveries. They are the best, aren't they, really? I was going to tell you something else as well. And it's completely gone. That's right. Oh, no, I remember. Okay, so this weekend I will be filming. But I have my colleagues, my work colleagues. So we have, let's backtrack several steps. My Christmas do is coming up. It's in December, first week of December, I think. And I wasn't going to go because of taking Rob to and from work. Obviously, I'm going to be really, really tired. It's Friday. I'm usually really tired anyway. Although today I feel pretty good and it's Friday today. So I might be all right. But anyway, I wasn't going to go because, yeah, the logistics of getting there, it takes about an hour for me to get there. So it is quite a drive. Oh my gosh, I'm so sidetracking. Anyway, I wasn't going to go. But then my colleague said to me, well, come to my house and we'll go from her house. So I'll be with someone and then we'll get the taxi back to her house, or her husband will pick us up and drive us back to her house. Obviously, I'll leave my car at her house and then I can have two options. I can either stay over at hers or I can drive home. I think I'll probably drive home because it's only about half an hour from her house to my house. So I think I might do that. That might be good. But anyway, they are insisting that I go. They think I deserve a night out after all of this. They think I deserve a good night out, let my hair down. The hair's here, sorry. Anyway, let my hair down and have a good time. I'm not going to drink, obviously, because I'll be driving. And that's fine. I don't need to have a drink to have a good time. And yeah, just have a good time, spend some time with my colleagues and just chat about nonsense. It's great. So all that being said, that was the longest way of me saying this weekend I need to work on my Christmas dress. So let me do that again. My Christmas do dress. So I have the fabric, it is down here, so I need to get started on it. So what I might do this afternoon, actually, if I finish early, I will lay the fabric out and get that cut, because then Saturday, tomorrow morning, I can just start sewing it. In theory, it should be a really quick sew, but if I can get it done sooner than later, I can then decide, is this a dress that I really want to wear to the do? I've got plenty of other things to wear, but I'll make it, see what I think, and then I've got options. And then if I need to go and buy a dress, I can go buy a dress, but I don't think I need to because I've got plenty of clothing to wear that I only ever wear to the Christmas do. So I mean, I've worn one of them about 3 times, so they might be seeing that again, but I'm going to do that, yes. Anyway, that is just massive segue. I might have edited that a little bit because I did go off on one, just a little bit. But yes, I need to get my cup of tea done, and then I need to get back to work and finish my break, basically. Get this laundry back going. Oh, so much to do, but it's good to be back. Hello, everyone. Oh, I'm really shaky now. So yes, I am going to go and do what I need to do, and I'll speak to you all in a little bit. am back for my final check-in of today, and there's not a lot of footage at all, is there? Essentially, my work day took longer than I thought, so I didn't get to finish as early as I'd hoped, but that's fine. I can take the hours back next week. It's okay. But here I am. I've just been sat here doing a little bit of knitting, and I have played a little bit of my video game just to wind down for the day. Then this afternoon I will need to go and collect Rob, and then I need to take us to the supermarket because it's our weekly shop today. We usually do it on a Friday. So we'll do that, and then we'll come home, we'll have some food, and then have a really long sleep is what I'm looking forward to. So that is my afternoon. So I thought, check in now, plus it gives me chance to edit the video and then get it up to yourselves for this evening. So that's my plan. If you're seeing this today, Friday, then I succeeded, so that's grand. Right, let's get stuck into what I've got to show you. I will start with the parcel that arrived today, and it was the one that I thought was coming today, and it was from the lovely Beth at Beehive Yarns. So there we go. I love Beth's yarn. I love her store actually because she's got a really good eye for things that I like. So that's good. Before I get stuck into the stuff that I bought, I will quickly show you what came as little extras in the parcel. Got some lovely autumn stickers there. They can go on my craft trolley, and also got a really lovely cup of tea. So I'm going to enjoy that. It is chamomile and manuka honey. That'll be perfect for this evening. So I'm quite looking forward to having that. Right, in terms of the things that I bought, I did tell you what I bought, but it's nice to show you. So I got these, which are some needle stoppers or stitch stoppers. I never know what they're called, but essentially they've got holes on the bottom and you stick them on the ends of your needles, and they just help to stop your stitches from falling off the needle, basically. But as you can see, they're two pink little ghosts, and they've got witches' hats. Too adorable. So got those, fantastic. The other crafty thing that I got was this, and it is a little pack of 3 stitch markers. As you can see, they are festive in nature. So I've got a mitten, a hat, apologise, I'm shaking quite a bit, mitten, hat, and a cup of what looks like hot chocolate with a marshmallow. So really looking forward to using those. They will be used during Vlogmas is my plan, because I can't remember if I actually have any proper festive stitch markers, so now I definitely do, so I can use those. Right, the main reason I wanted to place my order in the first place was for this item, and that is this gorgeous trinket dish. Isn't that beautiful? The artwork on this is stunning. It's definitely my aesthetic. I think it's gorgeous, and that is going to look really, really beautiful in my craft room when I eventually get it sorted. It's nowhere near being done right now, but at least I have a very beautiful trinket dish to put in there when it is done. So that is that. And then the final thing that I got was this, which is a little pumpkin. Let me turn it around. There you go. It's got a hole in the back because it is an oil burner. So you put your tea light in there, take the top off, and then you've got your little dish on the top for wax melts or oils, depending what you burn. I burn wax melts, so that's going to be fantastic to have my little candle and that. So I went for the white one because I thought it would be quite understated, and it would be the kind of thing that I could have out all year round. So that's why I went for that one, and I think it's beautiful, really cute, nice size as well actually. So I will pop that down because I'm terrified of dropping it. So this is down now. But those are the things that I got in my order. Again, very sad I didn't buy any yarn, but that's okay. I really like what I've bought, so that's good. And plus, as I've said many times, I have plenty of yarn to be getting on with, so that's fine. Right, now I'm going to get on to the crafty goodness. The first item I'm going to show you, I haven't done a lot to, but I'm going to show you it anyway. And then the final item I have done a lot to since the last time you saw it. So I can't remember where. Oh no, I think I've got a marker in there. So I've done a fair amount since the last time you saw it. So let's get started. The first item is my progress on Gnettle. So although it's technically finished now, all the clues are out, I'm just going to quickly say, spoiler warning, I'm about to show Gnettle my progress on it. The mystery pumpkin, the mystery gnome by Sarah Shearer, my progress. So here we go. There we are. Not a lot more, to be honest. Obviously there is the lovely hat with the little bend in it. It's very adorable. And then we've got this body here. And if I flatten that out, you can see this is where I got to the last time you saw it. So I've done about 9 rounds more to it. So really not a lot more, but just a little refresh. Here is Gnettle, and I do have the other pieces here as well. There we go. So Gnettle. That's where I'm at with it. I am going to continue working on this, I think, or I might have it as bedtime knitting because it's quite straightforward at the minute. But I'll see what I fancy. At the minute, I'm quite enjoying just knitting away on this because the knitting as it isn't too involved at this point in time. So I might continue on that one. But there we go. That is Gnettle. Right, the final crafting goodness project that I have to show you, that's better, project that I have to show you is my Stephen West Mystery Knit Along MusiKAL. Now, I have fallen behind. I'm still on clue 3, but I am just going to quickly say, spoiler warning, I'm about to show my progress. I'm working on clue 3. So here we go. Let me grab it. Oh my goodness. I haven't prepared it. I do apologise. And there's yarn, as you would expect, everywhere. I can't straighten it fully out, so I can't give you a full idea of it, but here is my Stephen West Mystery Knit Along MusiKAL. There you are. So clue 1 is here, these scallops. Clue 2 was these wiggly squiggles. So yeah, you can see that, I was just checking. And then here is the marker of where I got to the last time you saw it. So I just started this section. As you can see, I have since finished these strips, and if I turn it this way around, you can see what those look like. I adore this section. I think it is fantastic, and that is my hair. I think it looks really effective, and I think my colour choice, obviously the ends are out of control again, but I think it looks really, really beautiful in my colour choice. And I'm really glad that I didn't go with a mohair dare, because I feel like for this colour palette anyway, the mohair dare would just add a bit too much to it, because it is already really busy. If I hold it up like that, it is already, yeah, I can see that, really, really busy. So it doesn't need anything else adding to it, I don't think. So there that is. And as you can see, I have, oh, this is where I need my stitch stoppers. Let me push that so I can open this out a bit better. There we go. As you can see, I have made a very good start on section 2 of clue 3, and I quite like it actually. This half of the shawl I really, really like. I love the way the colours are playing together. Yes, it's busy, but I think these just work so beautifully together. This almost looks like a weaving, like on a basket or something, weaving on a basket. Or, no, it does, doesn't it? It looks kind of like weaving. It's really clever. I quite like that. I wasn't sure about it when I started, but the more I look at it, the more I like it. And as you can see, we're working with less and less stitches basically, because this is sort of happening. We started with a lot of stitches, and now we're kind of slowly having less stitches. I can't wait to sew in all these ends. Oh, can you believe I said that? Yes, I did. But there we go. I think these 2 sections, as I said, in these colours, beautiful. I am so pleased with it. I'm so, so happy. So those are my clue 3. There was quite a lot to do in clue 3, really, which is fine, because there wasn't really a lot to do in clues. Well, there kind of was, wasn't there? I just had more time, I suppose. But I'm nearly there, I think, because these are the amount of stitches that I'm working with now. So in theory, should be able to finish the second repeat, and then there's a half a repeat afterwards. So really, really close. I haven't looked at the clue for clue 4, so I don't know 100% what it is, but I've got a vague idea. Do I have clue 4 anywhere to hand? I do. Hold on. It's right here. Let's have a look, shall we? It is what I thought it was. So that is quite exciting, because I quite enjoy that. So yeah, it should be good. It should be good. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I can get that started this weekend. Yeah, as I say, I kind of want to work on Gnettle this afternoon, Or do I work on the mystery knit along, the Stephen West, and then do Gnettle when I go to bed? All the options. But that's my aim this weekend. My aim is to get my MusiKAL, Stephen West mystery knit along MusiKAL. I'm going to aim to be on Clue for this weekend. That's my aim for the end of the weekend. And for Gnettle, I'd like to at least finish Clue 5. I think that's a realistic goal, rather than thinking, oh, I'm going to finish them both, it's going to be fine. Because I would like to do some working out this weekend. I would like to relax because it's been a week. I definitely could do with some relaxing. Oh, and I need to make my Christmas do dress as well. So yeah, there's actually quite a lot that I need to do. Anyway, I am going to leave that there. Thank you so much for watching. As always, it really does mean the absolute world to me. Hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.